B-Mass Boxing, what's happening, world? Wow. Wow. Now you see, today, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I went to the betting parlor today to put some money down on this fight. Rashidi Ellis versus Roiman Villa from Colombia. But the betting parlor did not have no odds on this fight. They only had the odds on the Tank Davis fight, man. I went to put some money down. I was going to put some money down on a draw and or a W for the Colombian. I felt like I just lost some money right now. But nevertheless, what an ending to a good fight, man. Rashidi Ellis versus Romain Villa in Washington, D.C. Drama in the nation's capital for sure, man. Yo, this man, Romain Villa, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. This man pulled out a left hook from hell. You know what I'm saying? And the left hook from hell is ultimately what got him this W tonight. You know what I mean? Rashidi Ellis was dominating this fight with the quickness, with Speedy Gonzalez with the quick hands, the jab, a lot of nice lateral push, perpetual movement, you know what I mean? But this guy was a relentless fighter, you know what I mean? Very relentless, you check it. Um, and he kept applying pressure. You know, I had Rashidi Ellis winning the first 8 rounds of this fight, but round 9 is when I guess he started to gas out, getting a little tired or whatever, and Vila just started applying pressure, landing left and right hook combinations, and that's when I was like, uh-oh. Now look, this is boxing. You swim, you're gonna get wet. But round 9, 10, and 12 was all via, you know what I mean? All via. You know, round 7 was a round that could have gone either way. You know what I mean? But I gave it all 8 rounds. The first 8 rounds I did give it to the man, um, Rashidi Ellis. You know what I'm saying? But round 9 was where the beginning of the end started, you know. The lateral movement stopped. The man Rashidi Ellis was just, he just was eating a lot of punches. All of a sudden, he had some tight defense earlier, but these overhand rights and big left hooks and right hands that the man Vila was landing were taking a toll. And Rashidi Ellis, man, in the 12th round was when, look, man, you know like I know, if this man Rashidi Ellis did not get dropped in that 12th round, or even at least got dropped once, he would have got this W. Slim lost this fight in the last round. A fight that he was dominating for at least 8 rounds. Rounds 9, 10, and 12, I gave it to the man Via. And round 12 was a 10-7 round. Boxing, man, is a very, very tough sport, man. You got to be on your P's and Q's and keep your high guard. And that's what he didn't do. The first knockdown, he was moving backwards, moving out of range, you know what I mean? And he can't have his right hand up, you know what I'm saying? Like how you would hold it like holding a telephone. He didn't have his right hand up. He was pulling out with his chin up all in the sky, and Slim got clocked with a left hook that put him on his ass. Boom. 10-8 round. And then basically, really and truly, got saved by the bell. And at the end of round 12, he gets caught with a barrage of punches, the ropes holding up. He ain't really hit the canvas like his ass or his back on the canvas, but Slim got held up by the ropes, you know what I mean? And via the jab was what started the opening up for him, you know what I mean? Speedy Gonzalez. Speedy Rashidi Ellis has a nice jab, and that's what was dominating this fight. But guess what? The dude flipped the script on him, Ruben Villa, and he started applying the jab, and it was the jab that opened up the first left hook in round 12 that put him on the canvas. You know what I mean? Whether it's jab into the stomach, jab into the head. So he went with a jab to the stomach, and the dude and what's his name put his hands down while he was pulling out, but he ain't have his right hand up. You know what I mean? Rashidi Gonzalez, and the left hook came in right on time and put him on his ass. And round 12, he got put down twice. You know what I mean? 10-7 round. You check it. Now this fight, I had this fight once. How did I have it? I had it 116, 112 going into no, going into the final round. Basically, I had this man Rashidi. I ain't even do my math, but I thought the right man won because of the two knockdowns. You know what I mean? The two knockdowns is what won this fight for the man Villa from Colombia. You know what I mean? You check it because if Rashidi Ellis had won the final round, he would have won this fight on my card 116, 112. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. He got dropped twice. No, excuse me. He would have won this fight one 116, 112. But he got put down twice, you know what I mean? And them two knockdowns, hey man, this is a bad loss for Rashidi Ellis, you know what I mean? You know, he could have stayed poised in the pocket. But defense, man, he ain't have his tight defense like he did earlier in the fight. You know, he was dominating with a whole lot of offense. You know, but he ain't have his tight defense in the latter of the fight from rounds 9, 10, and even 11 could have gone either way. But I did have a round 11 for Rashidi Ellis. You know what I mean? So unfortunately for him, his old gotta go. He loses his first fight in his career. Rashidi Ellis is a guy I've been watching since he was an Olympian. What was it in like 2012? And here we are, 2022. You know, he's finally with the PBC after languishing in obscurity over there on Golden Boy and not getting much opportunities. But unfortunately for him, man, he ain't get it done tonight, man. He ain't get it done. We got Chris M in the chat. What's happening, G? He says, salute. 1 round in 27 months, wasn't it? I had it 114, 112 via. I had Rashidi winning the first 5 and round 7. Okay. I felt Rashidi winning. I felt Rashidi's counters were sharp round 7, but he slowed round 6. Had he won the 12th, then yes, Rashidi would have won. He lost it 10-9, would have been a draw. Dream Seeker says robbery. Should have been a draw. Hey, man, I'm not mad at none of those decisions y'all got, man. But I had this dude winning by probably by 1 point. You know what I mean? You check it. I had him winning by 1 point. You know what I mean? Unfortunately for him, Rashidi Ellis, you know, he wasn't focused in that last round, and the dude applied a lot of pressure. You see a lot of movement in a fight, and Rashidi Ellis by no means, he wasn't running or anything, but a lot of movement. A guy's gonna sooner than later possibly get tired, depending on his stamina and his conditioning, you know. And a guy throwing punches in bunches and barrage of punches at you, you know, he slowed down, and that's the fact of the matter. You know what I mean? And it started from round 9 on my card, and Rashidi Ellis takes this loss. B Marsh Boxing, big ups to everybody in the chat. Let me know how you guys scored this fight, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm gone. Peace.